Hi and welcome to Makeup Mugwump. My name is Leanne. Thank you so much for joining me. This is a bit of a combo video this morning. I'm getting ready for work and I have almost a full face of one brand, and then I got a request to do a look because a friend of mine wants to see how to do something, so I'm going to give it a whirl. There's a couple things before we get started. The dress. This dress is everything. This is Carolina Dress Room. She's out of the UK. Shipping is astronomical. But look at my dress. It's got pockets, the whole thing. Plus size, normal size and plus size. Or standard size and plus size. Anyway. So the full face, almost full face, it's very close to a full face, is going to be of a brand called Collab. So I went to Sally Beauty for the first time in years. I haven't been to a Sally Beauty. I mean, it's probably been 4 years, maybe even 5, that I've actually walked into a Sally Beauty. So I went with my friend Lindsay, and she was picking up something, and I went, I'll take all this. So I got very close to a full face. And then I had a request from Lindsay she wants to do a metallic rust eye. And so I said, I can do that. So I'm going to combine those two together. Today's Lindsay Day, so y'all come along for the ride. I did not pick up a primer, but I did have a new primer that I haven't tried before. This is a Smashbox Photo Finish Vitamin Glow Primer. And I think I got this as a little sample packet with some order. So I put this aside because I wanted to try this with y'all. Okay, so it's not, see, normally the photo finishes are very clear, but this one is a little pastel orange and milky. Okay, I've used the regular photo finish primer many times. It is very silicone-y. This is not like that. It feels like a moisturizer going on. So Vitamin Glow, I would say there's some glow there. So in this packet I can probably get 2 more uses, so we're going to set that aside and use her a couple more times. Some people break out with the Smashbox Photo Finish. I don't, which is great because I just put it on my face. But some people do. I think that's something that there may be an ingredient or something that bothers some people's skin, but it doesn't bother mine. Okay, so let's talk about Collab. I got 2 foundations because I wanted to try both formulas. I picked up the Skin Wonder Nourishing Foundation. It says Real Skin Finish. Okay, it's got SPF 15 in it. And it's in shell 0.5. It has the big doe foot applicator. I wore this once already. It is very peachy yellowy. It works. I blended it in and it works. It's not my favorite foundation, but I could make it work and it was fine. The one I'm going to try today, which I haven't tried before, is their Meet Your Matte Velvet Foundation. I also got it in shell 0.5, and I have a feeling it's probably not that peachy. It does have a pump, and this stuff wasn't like terribly priced. I would say it's drugstore, but not on sale kind. Okay, if the pump works, hold on. Do I have to turn it or anything? Or ha ha ha. Ooh, this is a terrible pump, y'all. Hang on. Let me try. I'm getting it everywhere. Okay, it is that kind of peachy yellow odd shade. Who is this color? Who is this color? I don't know. Not me, said the cat. But we're going to do it. Okay, so I'm thinking it's not runny. It's kind of, it's not moussey either. Creamy, maybe. Ooh. Do I want to brush first? Okay. Okay. We're going to do our you know, pretend we're in a makeup counter brush. And you, oh, who is this color? I don't know who is this color, but we're going to make this work. This is very, okay, so Shell 05 in both shades, in both formulas, are the same color. This is the same color as the other one. We'll do our standby of get it on the face with a brush and then pounce it in with a wet sponge, a damp sponge. This is the $1 Billion Beauty sponge. I got one in a BoxyCharm a long time ago, and it's a perfectly viable sponge. And then, so I think it was on their, you know, one of their add-ons or whatever. So I bought like 3 or 4 because I think I had them for like $2 or something like that, which is a great price anyway for a decent sponge. But for a good sponge, I bought several. So I have a couple of backups, I guess. And I use the sponge for quite a while. I wash it. I don't wash it every day that I use it, but usually maybe every 3rd day or so. So they last quite a while for me. Okay, so there's the Velvet, what is it called? The Meet Your Matte Velvet Foundation. What think you? What think you? It's actually not a bad foundation. I mean, as far as like what it looks like, it looks quite good. So I did, you know, 2 layers on my cheeks. I have hyperpigmentation and such. The redness, I think, I say this as my chin looks insane right now, but I think the redness is starting to dissipate a little bit. I was diagnosed with rosacea over a month ago, and I started Soolantra, which is, funnily enough, ivermectin, like a 1%, and started that about a month ago, and it's not bad. I haven't had any side effects as far as skin texture, like any, you know, dryness or any other breakouts or anything like that. I had some hormonal acne, as typical of me. Every month I have just a little bit of breakout around my chin and sometimes jaw area, but typically it's just right here. And I had that this month as usual, so that didn't affect it either way, but haven't had any other issues with it. Okay, so I think we're good. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. I'm gonna wear it, you know, all day and see. The other foundation, the Skin Wonder foundation, it wore fine. It didn't wear like iron or anything, but it was fine. It lasted all day. Okay. So there's the Collab Meet Your Matte Velvet Foundation in 05 Shell with my fingerprints on it. There she is. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. I got a concealer in Ivory Sand 0203. Apparently there wasn't anything lighter, or I probably would have gotten it. This is the No Flaws Liquid Concealer. It's a flat paddle. Oh, okay. Ivory Sand. It smells like absolute paint. The foundation had no smell. Neither foundation had a smell. This concealer sure does. They had other products, so they had, you know, some primers. I think they had an eye primer and like face primer and all that. I just didn't buy every single thing because I didn't want to try every single thing. But I mean, you can check it out, look it up, baby. But I mean, I got the things I wanted to try, you know. That concealer's quite nice. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay, I did not buy an eye primer, like I said, so I'm going to pop on some Benefit Lemonade. This is an old product. I mean, very very old. Some of y'all are maybe even older. I mean, younger than this product. But it is still viable, still working. I've been using it for weeks now. No issues. But it is a pastel yellow eye primer. And it is, I mean, it's very yellow. So it does some cancellation of redness on my eyes. It brightens it, obviously. Yellow is quite brightening. I'm just going to tap over that with my little sponge. Okay, so let's get a little bit of powder on his face. I bought a face palette for for my powder products while I'm doing this. Itchy. And so I am going to use the brightener. Here's this shade is a matte brightener shade under my eyes. So let's do that. I am so itchy right there. That means it's going to be a really good day. For those of you on TikTok, I haven't checked whether or not today is a bones or a no bones day. For those of you not on TikTok, there is a pug on TikTok named Noodle, and he predicts our day. Not predicts, but you know what I mean. I enjoy things like that in my life. Silly pugs doing noodly things. Okay, so the brightener shade I'm going to use under my eye to set. It's a yellow powder, like a banana powder. I don't typically use a yellow banana powder, but I can, and I did. So we're going to set under our eyes, but I'm not going to use it to set my whole face. Because I didn't buy a powder. That's probably something I probably would have tried, but I must have thought I had one, but I didn't. So let's actually use our Laura Geller Balance and Brighten real quick, and we'll pop her on. This is a Sephora mineral brush that I bought a long time ago, and it has lasted and lasted. I love it for any kind of powder foundation where I do like some buffing. It's a tightly packed brush. It would work, I'm sure, really well for things like Bare Minerals or any loose mineral powder foundation that you like. It's a beautiful brush, and that is a beautiful product. Okay, now that we're set, let me set my eyes real quick, and I'll just use the same brightener shade real quick, because we're going to do a rusty eye. Okay, so we've got in this palette, there's the bright, nope, Leanne. There's the brightener shade that we use. There's a highlighter, a blush. They have what they call a deep contour, a light contour, and then they're calling that a bronzer. Baby, that's crazy. But you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna swirl our brush in light contour, deep contour, tap it in the bronzer, and that's what we're gonna use today. We're just gonna swirl our brush. I did get my bangs cut on Friday. I got my hair cut. It's not much, so don't freak out. Like, I just got trimmed, you know. Because on Saturday, we had a family photo shoot, and it was lovely. So we had a good time. And then Sunday, we went to go see Dune. And Mr. Mugwump and I are old fans of Dune. I read Dune first in high school. Powdery in the pan, but not a bad bronzer. I'll use the blush real quick. So Dune is one of the things that it was probably my first like science fiction novel, not fantasy, but science fiction. And he also likes Dune. It's one of the books that we listen to as an audiobook in the car when he's driving. He loves it. So I tease him quite often. I'll go to sleep immediately in the car as soon as an audiobook starts. But he's a good sport. He will listen to the Bene Gesserit witch in the car, and I laugh at him. But the movie was quite good. It was There were parts, I mean, okay, Dune is a book that if you haven't read it and you don't like sci-fi, it would be a tough one to get into, in my opinion, but not impossible. I love the book, but it is, that's not bad. It's a good read, in my opinion, but you got to be like mentally on when you read it, especially if it's your first time and you don't know anything about it. Yeah. This is the Collab Shape and Shade Tinted Brow Mascara in Light Brunette. Let's try her out. Okay, so the wand is, this looks really taupey on screen. It's not that light in real life. So let's see how we go. Again, this is Light Brunette. Dark Brunette looked a whole lot like black to me. So I was like, And I think they had maybe a taupe, or maybe they called it blonde, and it looked quite ashy to me. So I opted for Light Brunette. And I got a glob right there. And a bit of a glob right there. Okay. That's not bad. It's I'd say a medium-sized, it's not a teeny tiny little wand, but it's not also a full-on wand size, so somewhere in the middle. Okay, I got a lot of product out, I think, when I first pulled it out. So it did a lot better on the second brow as far as dispersing, because I had less product, because I didn't redip. Okay, that's not bad at all. I love a one and done type of brow mascara. The one I've been using is from Believe Beauty, that I got from my Full Face of Dollar General. And this is in dark brown, and I love it. It's just, I can do just that, and that's all. But this would be another one that I would do just this, and that's all. I know that I mean, there's some sparse places, right? Like there's a little bit, but I'm not worried about that. I'm going to work. If this is not, you know, it ain't the cover of Vogue. And so I'm fine with that looking like that. Yay. Okay. I did get an eyeshadow product because I didn't know that I was going to combine these two topics into one video. And so I picked up a Collab glitter. Of course it is, Leanne. Glitter and Glow, one of these liquid eyeshadows. And this is in the shade, oh gosh, it's teeny tiny. Trust Fund Bay. There you go, honey. And it is, you know, one of the Stila things, flat little paddle. And I actually used it once already. And I actually like it. I love these products. I use them like slam to death. I love anything glitter like in this format where you swipe it on, tap it out, done. I love it. So this is going to go on my regular rotation of these types of things. I got it in a pink color because a light pink color is one that I use that shade all the time. Many brands have these now. Stila started, I think, the big to-do about it. But I enjoy it, so I happily use those. So I do recommend this. There are less expensive ones in the drugstore. Wet n Wild does a fabulous one. If you order online, Shop Miss A does, Amuse Cosmetics has some of them. I think Shop Miss A, AOA Studio might even have some. Like there's some really inexpensive ones, but that one's a good one too. Okay, but this is a non-collab product, but this is the one I wanted to use for Lindsay's Metallic Rust Eye. This is the Essence Melted Chrome eyeshadow in the shade. It's called Copper Me. It is much redder. You can see it's much rustier, less copperier in person, and you'll kind of see. And I'm literally going. I'm going to try not to use any brushes. We'll see if I can get away with it. But I'm going to use my finger, and I'm going to do this shade all over my eye, and I'm going to use that on my lid. And then I might need a brush, Lindsay. I'm sorry. I'll give you a brush when I give you this eyeshadow. If you tell me don't share my eyeshadows with people, that's fine. You can tell me that. But these people are like family. Okay, we might try this brush. And just blend. I have a hard time without blending. So this is it's, you know, not, you know, this is a metallic-y shade, right? Like that's what the request was for. But when you blend it out, you can get a blown out kind of look without being like super shimmer all the way to your brow. Now, you can pack this on like I'm about to do on my lid so that it gets stronger and more metallic. You may also wet your brush, wet your finger, to get it even more metallic and stronger. Rust does amazing color things for blue eyes. So does a true copper. This is I don't consider this to be a true copper. Maybe I'm thinking of it a little wrong. This is too red for me to think it's a true copper, but I've got lots of metallic coppery shades too. Okay, let's blend, and then we'll come back for some more on the lid. I think I'm actually going to do even an under eye. Can you believe it? Because I want to show you how I do that when I actually do that, which is hardly ever. Okay, I'm going to get a little bit closer here because I need to. Just buffing it. It's just this one shade. That's all it is. This shade is not uncommon in palettes, and especially this time of year for like seasonal colors coming out and such. This is not an uncommon shade. It's very fall or autumnal. Just cleaning up a little on the outside because I got a little wild with my blending. Okay, so underneath the eye, I'm going to take an angled brush. If you don't have a smaller brush, you can take a Q-tip. You can take a sponge applicator from one of your other eyeshadow palettes that came from the drugstore. Those work really great for applying underneath the eyes because you want a little bit of concentration right up near your lashes, and then just blend that out. Now, if to you this looks sickly and you don't like it, don't do it. I love it. I love looking sick. It's a look, baby. Ooh, I have an eyelash. Make a wish. Okay. Rust eye. Done and done. Okay. Let me real quick pop some of that highlighter in my inner cavern here. It's like a champagne color. It's not anything to write home about, but it'll do for popping on there. If you wanted to do a little bit of shimmer right at your brow bone, you can do that too. There you go, baby. Knock your stuff out. Now, if you wanted to blend out with, you know, I think this light contour shade would be a nice one. If you wanted to blend out with a brown and rust would go very well together. If you wanted to do strong black liner, you could do a black on top, which I might do today. I might go ahead and just pop the Maybelline Master Precise All Day on my upper lashes. And maybe I'll go all out with some liner today. Maybe I'll do that for you. And I do have a Collab mascara, so stay tuned for that. Let me do some eyeliner real quick, and let's see what this looks like when I'm done. Okay, Maybelline Master Precise and the Clinique Quick Liner for Eyes Intense in Intense Black. Tight lined, water lined, upper lash line with the Maybelline. New mascara. I have no business opening a mascara, but I'm doing it. This is the Collab Fantasize. Got it. Got it. The Fantasize Fan Effect mascara. Full fanned lashes. Oh, I got it in black brown. How exciting. I needed that, right? Let's curl lashes. We'll take a look at the wand real quick. I always curl my right lashes a second time because they have the hardest time staying up. Okay, here's the Collab Fantasize. Ooh, it came out with a huge glob. There she is. Hello. So kind of a large, that's as big as my eye. A large wand. Black, brown. Fan effect. All right, boo. Let's fan. Oh. I don't get the instant gratification of Essence Lash Princess. I don't know. I hardly ever use mascara on my lower lashes simply because I hardly ever do a lower lash line. It just ain't my thing. It's not terrible. Not terrible. Let's do a second coat. I don't necessarily see much of a difference in a black brown. I love a brown mascara. And then those girls that have auburn hair, when they have that auburn mascara, it is so beautiful. I mean, not for me, but for them, it's so pretty. I love that look. It's all right. She's okay. She's okay. I'll wear it. And we'll see, if it flakes or smudges or any of that. There she is. Okay, lip. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. This is the Pout Tinted Lip Balm. And it's in the shade Birthday Suit, y'all. I love a crayon. It's called a lip balm. And look at this. It's gorgeous. It is like concealer lip balm. It might not be for everyone. It's totally for me. I love that. So there's the look. So there's a coppery, rusty eye. We can go more red if we need to, Lindsay. We'll figure it out together. But there's our face with the collab stuff. I actually like it. I would definitely use this foundation again. I would totally use this little face palette again. I thought that came out fairly nice. Not bad, not bad. There's nothing that I would say that I would not use again, so that's a good thing. Lashes are fine. Not contour. Concealer's fine. That glowy primer is helping look glowy. And yeah, okay, there's the look. I hope you enjoyed this video. I did enjoy making it for you. So let's hang out some more. If you like this video, go ahead and hit subscribe. I would love to be your friend on the internet. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Do you have any collab products? Do you like them? Is there something else I need to try? I could go back into Sally Beauty and be convinced to buy more makeup. Send me. Thank y'all so much for joining me. I appreciate all your support. You guys are my, you're my friends. Thank you. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye.